Welcome to Bethlehem!
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It may just be a dot on the map for some, but much like our namesake city halfway around the world, for those of us who call it home, it's the center of the universe. And at Christmas time, this inn is the centerpiece of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We have a room waiting just for you, so welcome to Bethlehem. It's our biggest weekend of the entire year. Folks from 37 states will all be staying here. I'm Theodore Wiseman, general manager of this fine hotel, and it's my joy, no, it's my privilege to make sure your stay is, well, perfectly swell.
What's up, Jamie?
Hey there, Adam.
Did you see my last recording?
I'm working 6 days without a break.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Chocolate, Francis?
Yes, Miss Wiseman, and maybe a cup of mocha?
'Tis the season for hot drinks.
Welcome to Bethlehem. It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we perfected how to say it with real zest. Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites. Welcome to Bethlehem.
Mrs. Cooper.
Mr. Wiseman.
Who's this young one with you?
My granddaughter, her first year here.
Oh.
Welcome to Bethlehem. It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we've perfected how to say it with real zest. Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites. Welcome to Bethlehem. Every lampshade has been dusted, every floor is neatly waxed. We have bustled till we're busted so our guests can be relaxed. Every bed is coiffed in linens that are fit for royalty, just so you will be impressed, miss.
Our reception is the bestest.
Bestest? This is hospitality. It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we've perfected how to say it with zest. Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites.
Welcome to Bethlehem. Checking in?
We sure are.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Thank you, welcome, thank you. Really appreciate it, thank you. Welcome, everyone, welcome. Well, hello, Mrs. Wiseman.
Well, hello, Mr. Wiseman.
It's so good to have all of you here again. Except for you, Adam, and that blasted phone of yours.
That was a sick pic of you and your wife, sir.
Sick?
Sick means good.
Oh, makes perfect sense. Yes. Dr. Jorgensen, nice to have you again.
Well, thank you, Mr. Wiseman, for the warm welcome. We love it here at the Bethlehem Inn. Even though we live a couple hours away, we come here every Christmas for some good quality family time together, don't we?
Well, we're not all here, Richard.
Yes, we are, Audrey.
In my picture, we're definitely all here.
Well, I, for one, am glad I'm here. The Bethlehem Inn has been a tradition of mine since I was a little girl, and now I bring my granddaughter.
Yeah, I can't wait for Christmas. Go on, let's have some fun, Grandma.
Oh man, this footage is hilarious. I think it's gonna go viral. You know how many grandma dancing videos go viral each year?
Nope.
Me neither.
Well, you know what? You better get Mrs. Cooper's permission before you post that online.
Francis, where is Theodore?
Oh, he was right here, Mrs. Wiseman. I don't know, it's just like he disappeared.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. He's always playing tricks of some kind.
Yes, he is, isn't he? Is everything all right, Mrs. Wiseman?
No. I mean, yes. Yes, everything's fine, just fine.
I believe you.
Please find Theo for me.
Let me see if I can find him.
Oh, Betty dear, how are you? I was just practicing my tear and repair trick.
Oh dear.
Here, why don't you take this piece of paper and tear it into as many pieces as you like.
Theo, we need to talk. Blake Westenmeyer called. He's coming by to see us this afternoon.
Just to say Merry Christmas, I'm sure.
No, Theo, look. I've gone over the numbers again. The revenue from Christmas alone will not sustain the inn for another 11 months. He's coming to let you know that we are in trouble.
I don't want to see the numbers, and so I will make them disappear. Sleight of hand, my dear, sleight of hand.
Honey, this is serious. Come on.
And just like that, poof, they're gone.
Theo.
No more troubles over money.
Please, honey. Theo, you haven't learned that trick yet.
Oh, right.
Excuse me.
Yes, can I help you?
Can I please have some chocolate? Mommy says you always have chocolate at the front desk.
Well, your mommy is right. Homemade chocolate from the Bethlehem Inn. Here you go, sweetie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And one for me.
Can I please have one for my sister, too?
Your sister?
She's right here next to me in my picture. She would have wanted some chocolate, too.
Oh, of course, sweetie. One for your sister.
Thank you.
And another one for me.
Abby, come over here. This is the same candy dish that held the candy when I was a little girl.
Well, I'd hope it's not the same candy.
Abby. And that lamp? Oh, those toy soldiers, they bring so much meaning for me.
Meaning they're all really old? Oh.
This grand hotel has been here since I was just a child. We come here every Christmas, we've done that for a while. We treat their guests like family, they love to grant our wishes. That is why we too can say we come here every Christmas. We come here every Christmas we are here. Like hanging up a stocking, buying gifts for those so dear. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here, yes, we come here every Christmas. Welcome to Bethlehem.
Checking in?
No, I'm here to see Theodore Wiseman.
Excellent. What is your name, sir?
Blake Westenmeyer.
Wonderful. I'm sure Mr. Wiseman will be happy to see you.
I'm sure he will.
Would you just have a seat over there?
I will, thank you.
Oh, and would you like a chocolate?
No, you can keep your chocolate.
Those toy soldiers standing over there against the wall have been my favorite decoration here since I was small. Been to many places like to London and Paris, but when it comes to Christmas, there's a place we'd rather be. We come here every Christmas we are here. Like hanging up a stocking, buying gifts for those so dear. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here, yes, we come here every Christmas. For the
So that's the problem. They only come at Christmas.
Yes.
Well, I would say the writing's on the wall, Wiseman. These numbers don't lie. You're in serious trouble, and I'm telling you now, you have 2 days before we foreclose.
Is that a threat?
No, that
Honey?
is reality, sir.
Show him the door, please. Good day, sir.
I'll show myself out.
So what does that mean? They only come at Christmas.
Yeah, and the writing's on the wall, Wiseman. What's up with that?
I don't know. It sounds like Mr. Wiseman needs a new trick.
This sounds serious.
A miracle is what he needs. They only come at Christmas. Must mean the Bethlehem Inn could possibly end up... Hey, maybe I could try to...
Maybe you could try to what?
I've seen that look on him before.
Yeah, the last time I saw that look was when you posted that video of me running into the glass door.
That video was hilarious.
Hey, it wasn't funny. That video hurt in more ways than one.
Ha! Check this out. The video of Mrs. Cooper dancing, it's got 28 likes already.
Well, you better put that away and starve your social media addiction for just a minute until you help those famous guests behind you.
Huh? Oh, hi. Sorry. How can I help you?
Hey, would you like to go somewhere special for a treat? How about Rosie's? You love that place.
Yeah, I do. But Megan loved it too.
Oh, come on, Audrey. Don't tell me we can't even go to Rosie's now because it reminds you of her.
You can't tell me you don't think about our daughter.
I do. But here's what I think. I think she's a grown girl now. She's able to make her own decisions. I think that we, you and me especially, are going to have to get used to the idea that she doesn't need us anymore.
Are you sure she doesn't need us?
You know, honey, those were her very last words before she left last summer.
I know, you're right. She did. Okay, I am gonna shake off this melancholy and we are gonna have a great Christmas together. Let's go to Rosie's. Bailey will love it. Excuse me, can we get our coats, please?
For sure. Coats, please.
Bailey?
Bailey, technology, it's going to be the death of all of us.
Well, I think it all depends on how you use it.
Did you have a phone when you were my age, Grandma?
Oh, of course. Attached to the wall.
So you couldn't go anywhere when you were talking on it?
Well, that would have been called a mobile phone, wouldn't it?
Right.
You know, when I go on break, I'm going to give my mom a call.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just miss her and all. Last night, she posted a picture of her tree, all decorated so pretty. You know, as much as I love being here at the Bethlehem Inn over Christmas, I really miss not being at home. How about you guys?
My bro said they got snow this morning. He called and said, "Do you want to build a snowman?"
Aw, kind of gets you right here, doesn't it? Well, I can guarantee nobody's shoveling any white stuff where I'm from. It's surfing from sunup to sundown in Southern California.
Mrs. Wiseman, what did you do at Christmas when you were a little girl?
Well, let me see. Well, I did learn to bake my mama's fruitcake. What about you, Mrs. Cooper?
Oh, yes, we made fruit cake. But my favorite tradition was the holiday hayride.
You, Grandma? On a hayride?
Don't let this gray hair fool you. Before I became Elizabeth Alexandria Cooper, I was little Miss Betsy Jackson from Forsyth County, Georgia. And hayrides were quite the tradition.
Hey, Mrs. Wiseman, do you think we could, put a hayride on the schedule here at the Bethlehem Inn? What?
A hayride?
Back at home, the people drive from miles around to see the lights while locals fight the traffic all through town.
And every frosted window dances with bright candlelight. We decked every hall.
We light every tree. We make every Christmas time the best that it can be. Singing fa la 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 la, those special memories. Fa la 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 la, with friends and family. Fa la 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 la, no matter where we go, we'll always cherish Christmas back at home.
Back at home, the palm trees line the city streets. They strum guitars beneath the stars and carol on the beach.
At home, we make roasted tofu pie. It's a family tradition, though nobody's quite sure why.
We deck every hall, we light every tree. We make every Christmas time the best that it can be. Singing fa la 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 la, those special memories. Fa la 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 la, with friends and family. Fa la 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 la, no matter where we go, we'll always cherish Christmas back at home.
Grandma makes a fruitcake that nobody eats except the dog.
I'll get another homemade sweater Aunt Melba ordered from a catalog.
Singing fa la 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 la, those special memories. Fa la 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 la, with friends and family. Fa la 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 la, no matter where we go, we'll always cherish Christmas. Fa la 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 la, fa la la, with friends and family. Fa la 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 la, we'll always cherish Christmas back at home. We'll always cherish Christmas back at home. We'll always cherish Christmas back at home.
Oh, well, hello there. You came. I mean, I see you downtown most days asking for help, but when I asked you to come tonight, I wasn't sure if you actually would show up. Are you hungry?
I shouldn't be here.
No, just a minute. I mean, if you're hungry, we have plenty. And if you're tired, we do have some of the best rooms in the state. And if you'd like to talk, I've been told I'm a pretty good listener.
What I need is to be invisible.
Oh, well, that's Tricks 102, and I'm only on 101. So why don't we start again, and I'll introduce myself. I'm Theodore Wiseman.
I'm May. My name is May.
Well, it's nice to meet you, May. You do look awfully familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, maybe in a past life.
Oh, I don't believe in all that. But I do believe in the tear and repair trick. Why don't we take this picture, and you tear it into as many pieces as you like.
But it's some little kid's drawing.
Go ahead, just tear it right up. You know, sometimes we think things are so torn that they can't be put back together. And then we see that Oh, we were right. The trick needs a little more work.
Yeah, I should go.
Oh, no. Wait. May, oh my goodness. May, what is that behind your ear? It's a chocolate. How did that get there? And not just any chocolate. It's our famous homemade chocolate from the Bethlehem Inn. Would you like it?
No. I mean, actually, yeah. Thanks.
You are hungry, aren't you? Mrs. Wiseman, would you take this young lady to the kitchen and show her some of your culinary magic?
Absolutely.
Hey, can I have those pieces?
Sure.
Thanks.
Mr. Wiseman,
Yes.
I'm quite concerned.
Well, at the Bethlehem Inn, your concern is my concern. What can I do for you, Mrs. Cooper?
That young girl, it looks like she walked in off the street. If I knew you were running a homeless shelter, I would have thought twice about bringing my granddaughter.
I see. When you saw that young lady, what did you see?
Sir?
Just humor me. What did you see?
A troubled soul who has no respect for the law or for authority of any kind. If she did, she would have listened to her teachers, obeyed her parents, and she wouldn't be in, well, the condition she's in.
I see. You know what I see when I see that young lady? I see a young lady who needs to be loved, who's in some very difficult circumstances right now and probably has a lot more questions than she has answers. You know what else I see? I see myself. Every situation that I got myself into, I either had luck to get through it or I had somebody come beside me and help me through it. So it begs the question, Mrs. Cooper, who's going to help her through this? Are you or am I?
Standing on the corner of Maple Street and Hickory Avenue, holding up a cardboard sign that says, "Anything helps, God bless you." She was gonna have a baby, but she's just a child herself, trying hard to fight back every tear, feeling older than her 16 years. It makes me think of Bethlehem and another teenage girl. Through what others saw as hopeless, God would save the world. It makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a father who loves me as I am. When I think of Bethlehem,
using the unlikely, God finds a way to make His mercies known. Maybe in a virgin girl or a girl who's made mistakes and feels alone.
So we remember Christmas as more than just a day. For when I see somebody else in need, it reminds me that I am the least of these. It makes me think of Bethlehem and another teenage girl. Through what others saw as hopeless, God would save the world. It makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a father who loves me as I am.
girl. Through what others saw as hopeless, oh, God would save the world.
Save the world. Think of love and a promise and the grace of a Father who loves me as I am. It makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a Father who loves me as I
am. When I think of Bethlehem,
The Bethlehem Inn is where everyone needs to feel love, Mrs. Cooper. Even you.
Me? Even me?
Excuse me, Mr. Wiseman.
Yes,
Remember,
Francis.
tree lighting in 5 minutes.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, ma'am.
Whose glove is this? I know this glove. It's Megan's, Richard. It's Megan's glove. She's got to be here somewhere.
Audrey, don't. Don't. You see Megan and her stuff everywhere. When is enough enough?
That's my granddaughter's glove.
This is your granddaughter's glove?
Yes, she must have dropped it.
Oh.
See?
Then after that, I came over here, looked at the tree, sat down here, and must have set my drawing here, on this couch. My drawing! It's gone! Mommy!
I'm going back to our room.
Richard, you might want the keys. Excuse me, has anyone turned in a little drawing of a family?
I'll ask. Francis, has anyone turned in like a picture drawing?
No, I'm sorry. There's nothing here.
I'm afraid not.
You know what? Let's go back to our room, honey. Maybe you left it there.
$67 likes.
Oh, would you put that thing away? The Bethlehem Inn is in serious trouble. And here you are on your phone. Would you think about something that might help us?
I am.
It sure doesn't look like it. Here, Jamie, try this, Adam. That might help.
Tell me, May, how are you staying warm at night?
I've got a blanket.
And food?
I try not to think about it.
I don't know how you can't think about food. When I had a bun in the oven, I could have eaten a horse a day and still been hungry.
Yeah.
Do you know where your family is?
No, and they can't see me like this.
So they don't know you're...
Pregnant? No. And they won't.
And the father of the baby?
Promised me the world, and I believed him. Stupid, I know.
May, we want to help you.
I got myself into this mess, and I have to get myself out.
I understand. You know, May, you're always welcome here, and maybe next time you come, I'll have learned the tear and repair trick. So now, if you want to stay, I'm going to be magically lighting the Christmas tree.
It's okay.
It might be the last time we do a tree lighting.
It's okay. I really have to get back to work.
Work?
Okay, May, let's stay and rest here for a while, okay?
Come gather round, this is the season of love. Come join the song, ringing within all of us. This is the moment we've all waited for, everything we have imagined and more. Come gather round, Christmas can be. Everything Christmas can be.
Thank you for all coming to our annual Christmas tree lighting, and for this special occasion I have written a speech. But welcome to the beautiful Bethlehem Inn. We have made every effort to make this a memorable moment for you and your families as we share the greatest celebration with you, the gift of a Savior given to us. With that in mind, we take great pride in giving back through this Christmas tree lighting. The lighting.
It's coming.
As we show the love we have for this community and for our friends who have joined us this year from all over the country. Like many years before.
Mr. Wiseman, is it true that the Bethlehem Inn is in serious financial trouble?
Well,
And is it true that this is the very last Christmas tree lighting here at the Bethlehem Inn?
Now, just where did you hear that?
And one more question, Mr. Wiseman. Mr. Wiseman, sir, is it true the Bethlehem Inn is closing after Christmas?
Enough, please. That's enough.
Please, everyone. I don't know what to say, but it's true. The Bethlehem Inn, this could be our last Christmas here.
Mr. Wiseman, you were going to tell us when?
Yeah, like were we just going to come and find a sign on the door one day?
No, it's not like that. I wanted to talk to each of you individually, but I'd hoped to have a meeting and maybe straighten things out so I didn't even have to talk to you about it. But if you let me, I'd like to go through my speech. It really gives my heart as to what I think about the Bethlehem Inn. You know as well as I that the Bethlehem Inn is more than just a pretty building or a Christmas tree lighting or even my attempts at some silly tricks. The Bethlehem Inn is, well, it's family. When most people think of Christmas, they think of being with the people that they love, reliving their favorite traditions, and making unforgettable memories. They think of the smell and tastes of their favorite food, or maybe even hum the familiar notes of a Christmas carol. They can almost see that special gift that their mom and dad gave them, and some of which have been handed down to their children and their children's children. And when they hear the laughter that echoes in these walls from years gone by, they can't help but smile. Dozens of nervous young men have dropped to their knee right here in this lobby in hopes that they would hear a yes to their proposal. And to this day, yes has been the answer every time. We've watched families spend their very first Christmases together. And we've been here as they struggled through their very first Christmas without the one that they love. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the Bethlehem Inn has been more than just a hotel to these families. When I think of Christmas, I think of all the memories they've made in these halls. Look around at these children. They're our children. That's why we take such good care to make sure that your stay is extra special, from the greeting from when you first walk through the door to the turn down service when you return to your home at night. The Bethlehem Inn is family. And I'm heartbroken to think that we won't have the opportunity to make any more families a part of our life.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon
days we need reminding of shepherds and of stars and a king who came so far to bring salvation to a world that was in need. And so once more I'm praying, Lord, silent night, come to me. Warm my heart with heaven's peace. Let it be as it was then. We need a silent night again. Silent night, come to me. Calm my heart with heaven's peace. Let it be as it was then. We need a silent night again. We need a silent night again. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, we need a silent night
So, what are we going to do? I mean, it's not like anybody's hiring in this town, especially right after Christmas.
Yup. Merry Christmas to us.
This isn't just a job, it's my life. Mr. Wiseman's like a dad to me.
You know, even with that conversation, I never saw this coming.
You know, I think it would have been better if we maybe not known so quickly to go through the holidays, just having some fun and not knowing at all that this was going to happen.
Well, we know now, so that's that, I guess.
Yes, that's that. But if there's one thing I've learned in my life, it's that God is in control. I'm not. Now, God's plan may not always be what I thought I wanted, but his plan is good. And my job is to simply trust him.
Yeah, but Mrs. Wiseman, I've got a mortgage and a car payment.
And I have a hotel that I love.
But you guys, the story doesn't have to end there. Hey, who knows what could happen in a couple minutes or hours or days? Who knows where we could all be this time next year?
Who can say how the world can change in just a few short days? Weeks and months racing by, just like pages quickly turning in the story of our lives. This time next year, I wonder where we all will be this time next year. The future is such a mystery. and crosses we will bear. But I pray there will be good things that are waiting for us there. It's so unclear what life will be this time next year. Somehow, in some way, the roads we've traveled down have led us to this place. Day will fade, night will come, and suddenly we've made another trip around the sun. This time next year, I wonder where we all will be this time next year. The future is such a mystery. I suppose there will be losses and crosses we will bear. But I pray there will be good things that are waiting for us there. It's so unclear what life will be this time next year. So hold on to the ones you love and love with all you have. 'Cause once the chance is gone, there's no way to get it back. This time next year. This time next year, I wonder where we all will be this time next year. The future is such a mystery. I suppose there will be losses and crosses we will bear. But I pray there will be good things that are waiting for us there. It's so unclear what life will be this time next year. This time next year. This time next year.
Mom, Dad, I want to show you something.
Bailey, not now, maybe later.
Honey, please put your phone away.
But it's really important. Get over here. So I'm following the Bethlehem Inn online, and somebody posted a video of Mr. Wiseman giving a speech a little bit ago. See?
But Bailey, we were there at this speech. Why would we want to watch it again?
But wait. Look, in the beginning of the video, see when the girl walks behind him and looks this way? See, here, I'll go back. There, I'll zoom in. Look at her face. Doesn't it look just like...
Like who?
I know this is crazy, but doesn't it look just like Megan? Doesn't it?
Bailey, look. That is a homeless girl. And your sister is not homeless. She has that boyfriend now, and they are doing fine. Somewhere. At least I hope they are.
Let me see that. Richard, do you think it could...
But Audrey, don't you think we would know if she was here?
Unless she didn't want us to know.
Why in the world would she not want us to know?
I don't know, honey. Probably shame. It's the biggest reason we hide from each other. Bailey, can I see that video again? Go back to the beginning. Honey, look closer. Doesn't it? Oh.
Ooh.
Doesn't it? It looks like she's gonna have a baby.
Oh, Lord. Please help us.
If she needs help, I want to help her.
We all want to help her. If she was here during Mr. Wiseman's speech, she couldn't have gotten very far.
Can I come too?
Of course, honey. We're a family, and we always will be.
Does it seem like the cards are stacked against you? Like you lose before you have the chance to win?
Does it seem that you'll never get it right? No matter how you try, it's just how the story is. But when we fall, we see the chance to get back up. 'Cause there is something greater that's inside of each of us.
Hope when you face the darkness. Hope
when your life is hard as
hope. Like a new day dawning.
Don't give up,
keep holding on to hope. It's the strength that finds you. Hope,
it is what defines you.
When it seems you just can't go on, there's always hope. Do you feel like you're searching for the answers? Everybody else just seems to always know. Do you wish you had someone who would share the stuff you have to bear, but you face it all alone?
What if you reach out to someone else who needs a friend, and somehow you find healing in the things you offer them?
Hope when you face the darkness. Hope
when your life is hard as
hope. Like a new day dawning.
Don't give up,
keep holding on to hope. It's the strength that finds you. Hope,
it is what defines you.
When it seems you just can't go on, there's always hope. There's a higher purpose that maybe we can't see, but God has placed inside us all a ray of possibility. Oh, hope when you face the darkness. Hope when your life is hard as hope. Like a new day dawning. Don't give up, keep holding on to hope. It's the strength that finds you. Hope, it is what defines you. When it seems you just can't go on, when it seems you just can't go on, there's always hope.
There is hope, there is always hope. Don't give up, there is always hope. There's always hope. There is hope. There is hope. There is always hope. Don't give up. There is always hope.
there's always hope.
There is always hope. There is always hope. Don't give up.
Keep holding on to hope.
We need everyone who is trained on the phones to the back office and quick!
What is going on over here?
I don't know, but the phones are ringing off the hook.
The phones, they just keep ringing and ringing.
Is there an emergency?
Well, I guess you would call it that. People are calling to book weddings and family reunions and all sorts of things.
Are you
Can you believe it?
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, what? Whoa, what?
Check this out. I posted Mr. Wiseman's speech from the Christmas tree lighting, and it's already got 12,132 likes. And 217 people have shared it. It's going viral.
Oh, Mr. Wiseman, it's like magic.
Oh, it's not magic. It's social media.
It's not social media, it's a miracle.
Adam, you and that blasted phone of yours.
So if we have a full calendar, You know what that means?
What?
We're still in business.
And we have a full calendar, all right.
1 minute you think you're out of hope, empty, washed up, and then, bam! There it is, hope.
Mr. Wiseman.
We are at the Bethlehem Inn after all. Isn't Bethlehem where hope started in the first place?
Well, that's true, but hope for a sinking hotel is one thing. Hope for our drowning souls is another. You know, I remember being washed up, empty. Not a chance to get back to a place where I really needed to be. No way back to a holy God from the mess I'd made out of my life. And then he sent his son Jesus into the world, into my broken life, into a little town called Bethlehem, so that we all can have hope.
Excuse me, my grandma thought this was my glove, but it's not because I have both of mine right here, so.
Oh, all right, sweetie, I'll take that and I'll put that in my desk here. I'm sure the rightful owner will come soon with it being so cold outside right now. Hey, would you like a chocolate?
Maybe. How old is it?
Oh, no. Bethlehem Inn, homemade chocolate, just made yesterday.
Then I'll take a piece. Thanks.
You're welcome. And one for me.
Excuse me, did anyone turn a glove in? I think I dropped it.
Oh, you know what? I just got one in just a few seconds ago. Is this yours?
Yeah. Also, could you check if the Jorgensens are staying here? A Richard, Audrey, and a little girl named Bailey?
I think so. Just let me check. Oh, yes, they are. Would you like me to ring their room?
No, thanks. No, it's okay.
A chocolate?
May, you came back.
I must have dropped my glove. I just came back to get it.
Oh, please don't go tonight. It's cold and it's not safe. I'm sure we can get you a room tonight on the house. Francis, do we have room for this young lady?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wiseman, but we are completely out of rooms tonight. We are full.
Okay, so we don't have a room, but maybe we have a stable in the back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure we can figure something out, and it won't be a stable, I promise.
Wait, what is this? Am I some kind of stand-in for Mary?
No,
that's not what I get it. I'm just a charity case, and you'll get extra gems if you're in your crown if you help me. I already told you I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Get out of my way.
I can't do that.
Why?
Because, young lady, I was you. I didn't want to, believe me, I didn't want to be. But I was you. Years ago, I was scared, pregnant, and running for the door. And let me tell you that beyond that door is just more pain.
I can do this on my own. I have to do this on my own.
I know. I thought I could do it on my own, too. But there were many people in Forsyth County, Georgia, who would have given their eye teeth to help me.
And I'm one of those people right here, right now. Won't you let me help you, May?
My name isn't May, okay? And I don't know why I always end up back here where I don't want to be, but I do. And it's because you invited me. Yeah, you invited me, and I know you. And I know you know me, Mr. Wiseman. And the Bethlehem Inn is where I spent every Christmas ever since I was little. And I miss it here, and I love it. It's just, I don't belong here anymore. It's all too perfect. I don't belong here.
Megan Jorgensen? Oh, Megan, you know what? The Bethlehem Inn is exactly the place that you need to be tonight. The Bethlehem Inn is about love. And I need to be loved, and you need to be loved. And Mrs. Cooper.
And me.
And me.
Oh, and me too. And I need a lot of Mr. Macchiello's Merry Mochas.
Why do you want to help me so bad? I'm just a big mess.
Well, we're all a big mess. You know, I needed to be reminded tonight that even though things weren't going well, God was always working behind the scenes to make something better out of the mess of my life. You know, it's okay to feel lost, but it's not okay to feel like you'll never amount to anything more than your messes. And that's the story of Christmas. You know, a young lady, an unexpected pregnancy. Turns out things were planned all along.
You think so?
I really do.
I've always heard there's good in everyone. I've always wondered if everyone meant me. I've made my share of blunders, missteps, mishaps. It's no wonder I found myself out on the streets, like a river finds its way to the ocean, and suddenly becomes more than it seems. You may feel that you could never change your world, but you have changed the world for me.
I've always heard success is what you do. I've always known success is who you are. There's no one who is perfect, but showing love is always worth it, for it's just a matter of the heart. Like a father who wants more for his children, he works providing everything they need. I've always hoped somehow that I could change your world. but you have changed the world for me. Isn't it amazing how two worlds can collide, and in an instant everything is new? God must have been smiling when he came up with this plan.
That's all how you would find me.
Find me too.
Find me too.
Like a father who wants more for his children.
Suddenly,
He works providing everything they need. You may feel that you could never change the world, but you have changed the world.
no, you have changed the world.
You have changed the world for me.
You know, Megan, your family is staying here this Christmas.
I know, but they wouldn't want to see me. I burned that bridge last summer.
Oh, I don't know, Megan. They may just be some of the people who want to help you.
You know, your little sister really misses you. She came to the front desk to get a piece of chocolate for you.
She did?
She did.
Well, she knows how much I love your chocolates.
Should we call their room?
I don't know. You'll be here, right?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, you can call their room.
Okay.
It's ringing.
Welcome
Welcome
to Bethlehem.
Thank you. Mr. Wiseman, we have reason to believe that our daughter Megan was here earlier this evening.
And she really needs our help. And now she's somewhere out there in the cold.
Can you please help us find my sister?
I think I can.
Hi.
Megan!
I'm so sorry.
For what?
It's okay, Megan. Our family's back together again.
Come gather round, this is the season of love. Come join the song ringing within all of us.
This is the moment we've all waited for. Everything we have imagined and more.
Come gather round, oh what a treasure we share. Is it just me? Can you feel the joy in the air? Let there be laughter and grace and goodwill. Lean to the voice that is calling us near. Hope every hope you can hope for. Dream every dream you can dream. When love abounds, you will find that you found everything Christmas can be.
We can't begin to thank you enough for helping. You've been so instrumental in bringing our daughter back to us. We want to show our appreciation, and we were wondering, do you accept corporate sponsorship?
Corporate sponsorships? Well, I
Oh,
never.
yes, we do, Dr. Jorgensen. Come right this way. I'll help you get that set up. Francis, can you give us a hand here, please?
So can you stay with me in our room? It's perfect because I drew in my picture, but then I lost it. Mr. Wiseman, have you seen my drawing of my family? I'm sure I left it on that little couch over there. It had me, my mom.
Oh, the drawing. Yes, I think that it was part of my tear and repair trick, and oh no, I had only learned the tear part up until that point. And then I gave it to Megan.
Mr. Wiseman asked me to tear it up, and I did. I'm sorry, Bailey.
And it fell to the floor in a million pieces.
But then I picked it up and handed it to you.
And I picked them up because I thought it might have been your drawing, and then I put it in my pocket and... Wait! Look! Mr. Wiseman, you did it!
What? How did I? Oh, my friends, I didn't do this. There's only one that can take something that was so torn and put it together to make something so beautiful.
Hope when you face the darkness. Hope when your life is hard as hope. Like a new day dawning, don't give up, keep holding on to hope. It's the strength that finds you hope. It is what defines you when it seems you just can't go on. When it seems you just can't go on. There's always
Now I can take this hat off. It gets rather hot under here. We are so glad that you came tonight. And on behalf of the church here at Edmonton South and our church board, our pastors, and all of the staff, let me take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. You know, we're living in tough economic times, and the message of tonight is hope, that we have a hope for the future. Not just hope that the economy is going to recover, but hope in the fact that a baby was born, and that baby grew up to be a Savior, and one day is coming soon to take us all home. And so tonight, if there is hope that has been born in your heart, I pray that you would leave this place in such a spirit that you would be gentle and kind to all of those who are in need, like Megan and others. Tonight, I want to thank all of the crew. There has been 1,800 hours of work that has gone into this production. We produced 140 dozen cookies so that you could have all the cookies you want tonight. Although, if you have diabetes like me, you need to stay away from them, okay? All right. And I just want to say thank you to the crew. I'd like to say a special thank you to our director, Mrs. Carol Ton. Our assistant directors, Laura and Bianca. Where is Bianca? There she comes. And tonight there are people behind the scenes that you never really get to meet or to know. First of all, to all the ladies who were in the congregation who helped make the cookies, thank you so much. But our unsung heroes are really the audiovisual team under the leadership of Stephen Shim in the back. They take care of all the lighting and all the technical stuff, and I just get the privilege of just pastoring a wonderful group of people, and it's awesome to be able to work with these folk. And once again, Merry Christmas to each one of you. And let me pray with you before you go out tonight. Almighty God, what an opportunity we've had to share the good news about Jesus' birth in a very unique way. We're reminded of Bethlehem and what took place in a stable some 2,000 years ago. But here we are tonight, retelling the story in a more modern way. And I would pray that as this story has been told, that hearts have been touched. Would ask God that you would bless us as we prepare to go home, bless the food that we'll have downstairs, give us traveling mercies tonight, and keep us all safe. And may we all have a very happy New Year and a very Merry, Merry Christmas. In Jesus' name, amen. Good night, everyone.